Welcome back to another Challenge Me episode. Second dungeon. Done. Everything's here.
You boys have a lot of explaining to do. Also, I drugged Scythe Moon and threw him into a closet. Because I have to explain some things, and he might get in the way.
What is he going to do? Stop you from hitting me or something?
Actually.
Okay, so what are you explaining, sir?
First off, they're not keys, they're keys. No, they're actually like those bats that you were. I kind of heard that. Like, I mean, you're not completely wrong, but you're not right. I think it's supposed to be like some joke on Kyuketsuku or something like that, or like the Japanese word for vampire. Stop robbing Maple. She did nothing wrong.
I need to rob Maple. She drops rings.
Then I heard Sonic saying he's gonna mug the forest critters for rings.
Maple is not a forest critter. Maple is a witch.
Maple is
Apprentice.
cute. Have you seen that art of him? It's adorable.
So I'm hoping, going to hope that I can get the thing I need. That's the plan right now, because I just beat the second dungeon.
Okay, the video that you had posted up that was up to part 2, and that was before you entered the second dungeon, so don't exactly know what transpired there so far.
Oh, we beat the second dungeon. That's basically all that is. Right now, we have to head to the third dungeon and hopefully find some basically we have to figure out how to swim because it's across the ocean and rafting.
I'm gonna let you know right now. Swimming ain't what you're gonna be doing next.
I mean,
yeah, the Oracle games are actually one of my favorite Zelda games. Like,
mine too.
I have a fond memory of the Game Boy Zelda titles.
Okay, that's not helpful. So what is it? Link's Awakening?
A lot of these assets are just straight from, like, the Link's part you got there is literally pulled from Link's Awakening. They reused a lot of assets for these.
Did not know that. Okay, so the east end of town. On the east end of town, there's a dude named Cheval. So I have to go find Cheval. This is about as east townward as it gets. Nope, that's the postman. Where is Cheval? Cheval, show up.
Shovel? It's in your inventory.
No, not shovel. Cheval.
I need a little rim shot going on there. Like, tish.
I am Cheval. Flippers for swimming and rope that won't decay in water. You haven't invented them yet.
My boy. I like how he just ran up to you, told you where you needed to go, and just like, bye. I like Rolf. He's got kind of a cool design.
Wait, is that how you say his name?
Rolf?
Yeah. Because I've been calling him Ralph for forever.
I mean, he's foreign, so I would assume it's Rolf.
Okay, so I need to go back to my own time. Go back to my own time, go find his grave, probably rob it. So, in continuing with Link tradition, Link is not the hero.
I like this Luigi cosplay he's got going on here.
Praise that for me.
What?
Moblin ring. Okay. Protection ring.
That's great for things that want to wreck your face.
Right, but I want to wreck things' face, so I'm going to keep the ring I have on right now, which is the damage ring.
I don't think I ever really took the damage ring, because I always have this thing about wanting to get hurt in Zelda games.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so A Link to the Past, not Link to the Past, A Link's Awakening has forever cemented this idea in my mind of never dying during gameplay. Because in Link's Awakening, if you beat the game without dying once, you get a special bonus ending.
Okay. Does that occur here too, or?
No, that's the only game that ever occurs in. But because of that, and because I played it while I was so young, it's forever ingrained in my, you know,
memory?
Soul.
Alright, so we're now at the graveyard.
I'm also going to give you a little trivia on, like, these two games.
Uh-huh.
And the canceled third game.
I mentioned the canceled third game earlier, but...
Oh yeah, this guy's actually from the Seasons game.
You do know Age is Captain First, right?
Yeah. But this guy's actually a playable thing in Seasons.
He's a playable thing in this game.
For like, what, 20 seconds?
No! So this happens way later, which is why I haven't really brought it up, because it's a bear with wings. But, this is one of the 3 mystic animals that you can get in this game.
Yeah.
The other 2 we are going to meet kinda soon, I guess. But you get a mystic horn later in this game that you can use to summon them.
I'm pretty sure that's Seasons.
No, that's this. I just haven't gotten it yet. I'm also pretty sure... How? I'm also pretty sure it's optional, which is the big thing with that.
I thought one of the big... Okay, so when I was saying that there's a big difference between these two games, one of the biggest difference is that Ages has better puzzles, while Seasons has better items. And
yeah.
That item thing is what I was saying to you. Like, you get the animal companion that you can basically keep for the entirety of the game. You get 3, but depending on what you do, you can only pick one of them to keep for the game.
Yeah. So we haven't gotten that yet, because like that's a thing that's going to happen after the 3rd dungeon. It's weird that way. Okay. And I'm probably going to mess up which one of the ones I want. Because I do not want Dimitri, because I always get Dimitri. And he's helpful, he's just... Got it. I can now swim. Yay. Okay. So now that I can swim... I do enjoy this part of the game instead of, like, Ocarina of Time stuff, where I just, like, walk around and find really, really important items. Just laying in the open instead of, like, always in the dungeon.
Oh, take a pause.
Scythe got out of his closet!
Scythe, get back in the closet. Also, put on your recording. We'll do a pseudo sync.
Oh, I can just pause and do a sync. That's fine. Alright. Welcome, side, to halfway through the recording. Yep.
Wait. Weren't we already in the haunted forest?
He went back to meet a flying bear.
I met a flying bear, and now I have the cheval rope, which means I have to go back in time. Going back in time.
Back to the past?
Yep. Once more, back to the past. Essentially to give this one dude rope.
Couldn't get rope in the past himself?
There were no waterproof ropes in the past, apparently.
Sure, why not?
Some dude had to basically...
Hey, where are you going? Go back in there. You gotta go talk to somebody.
Why?
Up in the little tree.
Oh.
You can climb that.
Oh.
That's where they stuffed the missing heroine.
Oracle of Secrets.
Yeah, so did you know the gimmick that her game was going to be about?
Yeah, I was actually reading about that. It was going to be that the day-night cycle, or something like that, was going to be her gimmick.
Yeah, changing between day and night. So it's probably going to be werewolves. And I think if you go to the top of the tree, you get an item. I forget.
The top of the tree?
Yeah, just keep going up.
Like inside of her?
Yeah, you just head up the path.
This is lewd. Tree-chan does not approve.
That appears to be fairies. So I'm gonna do the thing that... Okay, that did not work.
That's a shallow pool, sir.
And what's the other one? Oh, this is just healing. I don't need this.
With defense like yours, you're gonna need it.
I don't need that.
Yeah, I thought there was another thing up here. I'll have to check back some other point.
Gonna give Tree-chan a haircut.
Like going through her skull.
Yeah, we're not really going into her skull, but okay. She doesn't really have one. Alright, so now that I'm in the past, I can go all the way down.
And just give rope.
Give this dude rope, and then he's gonna tell me some weird thing about the future.
Grim, you gotta go back to the future. It's your kids, It's your kids, Grim. It's your kids.
I already made that joke. I already did this.
Did you make it in part 3? Because I didn't make it.
Yeah, you can have this rope. And now we get to go meet Tingle.
No.
I just got a tingle. Hey, Rolf.
Huh?
Wait, is that Tingle?
No, it's Rolf.
You met this guy before.
Oh, the excitable fellow.
The guy that looks like he'd be the main character of a game if you weren't here.
I keep feeling that he's Gary from like Pokemon games, and so I just don't respect him.
No, he's the descendant of the queen.
I know, but like every time he talks, like they play the his own song style, right? And it just reminds me of Gary Oak walking up to talk to you.
Smell you later, Link.
Basically.
No, he is not that guy. He's just kind of panicking because the girl he wants to bang was kidnapped by an evil witch because of you. So he's kind of flipping his E10 is the best word I can use.
Sure.
Okay, and we're off to meet our second possible animal companion, and probably the one I will take.
I mean, that all depends on how you get the flute.
Yeah, I know.
Let me go
I just
pull
don't
up
want
for you.
Dimitri.
Let me go pull up for you so you don't have to get him.
All I have to do is go to the past and win a game.
Oracle of Ages. Dimitri's flute. If Link blocked the strange flute from Liana City's shop, he will find Dimitri lost in the woods. Afterwards, the strange flute will become Dimitri's flute. Ricky's flute. If Link earns the strange flute by scoring 50 points or more in the shooting minigame, he will find Ricky. Afterwards, the strange flute becomes Ricky's flute. Moosh's flute. If Link chooses not to get any of the other flutes and tries to proceed to Symmetry City, he will find Moosh. Otherwise, afterwards, the strange flute becomes Moosh's flute.
Yep.
Slowly, you gotta go. Just go without or win the minigame.
I think Ricky is probably the best of them because he can throw tornadoes like Joe Higashi.
Somehow, this doesn't surprise me why you'd pick Ricky.
So apparently, along with dog shows, they also train kangaroos to punch things in this world too.
Jump, 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 jump. Plus, he makes it...
Can he punch Tingle? Ah.
What's this, Gringlos? Sir, are you smitten with forest fairies? My name is Tingle, the one and only. I am a true fairy. The villagers say at 35. I should open my eyes. But I say Tingle is the very reincarnation of a fairy. How do you like Tingle the fairy? For a friend.
No.
Then from today, you and Tingle are friends. Yes, yes, and as a sign of our friendship, Tingle will give you his chart that shows the way to the secret island. Come back anytime you wish to see Tingle. If you get more mystical seeds, something good will happen. Tingle, tingle, goolimpa! These are magic words that Tingle made. Myself, don't steal them.
So he's an otherkin fanfic writer from the realm of Zelda.
Even the kangaroo can't stand Tingle. The kangaroo, who I helped find his gloves and everything, said, "Oh, you're friends with Tingle? Yeah, I'm out."
Makes sense.
Yeah, I'm out.
I think you gotta use the seed shooter for this.
Yeah. Which we don't have yet, because that's not yet here.
Which is an item I kind of absolutely hate, but...
Seed shooter?
It takes up a... Look,
I kind of just figure it's the better boomerang. Especially because it does, like, different damage depending on what seeds you have in it. But we'll get there. We'll get there. Not yet.
But it just goes further into like what I mean by this game has better puzzles, but seasons have better items. Like in this game, we get the Rock's Feather, or what's it called in this game? It's not Rock, 'cause that's Link's Awakening.
This thing?
Yeah, the feather. What's it called? Rock's
Feather.
It's Rock's Feather still. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, in seasons you get the Rock's Cape, which allows you to basically jump over twice the space.
Right, okay, so now I have to go back into the past. And I'm sorry, this episode has kind of gone left field. Because we're going to have to call it here in a second.
Ooh, end point. Is the kangaroo in the past too?
Yes? I think so.
Kangaroo
Like,
is not that old.
Like, the kangaroo is in both timelines. He's the only one in both timelines, I think. Everything's done.
I made a boat!
I'm on a boat.
Anyway, next time, we'll get to Dungeon 3.
You think it'll be that easy to get to Dungeon 3?
See you guys next time.
Damn it, Tingle.
To be fair though, it is pretty easy to get to Dungeon 3.
Alright,